So in this video, we're going to look at what happens if you have something in the directory that you're going to be putting something into. You know, what happens to those files, what happens to those folders. This is usually determined by really just this section. Make copies, overwrite copies, and skip. And as you can see, it'll do three things. Make the copies, so what it does is it just adds a little NP saying copy to it and then maybe a number. It can overwrite the files, so it can take the files that you take from your folders to get folder, and if there's a mutually named one in the put3 folder, it will replace that. And the last is skip. So in other words, it finds a file with the same name and says, oh, the one at the destination is probably more valid than the one I have now. So let's just do a quick run, and I'm going to do the make copies because it's the most evident. So here we have, and this might look familiar to you if you've been watching the videos, the two folders we're going to take from the folders to get, and we're going to put them in the put3. And if you look at this, we're going to see just one folder there, not the second one. And inside that folder, we have some files. So let's just do a quick run. So here, well, you can do these. Don't do the move on this one if you're going to follow along. I'm going to maintain the directory structure because I want to keep those folders. Case sensitivity, we don't care about. Remove empty folders at the end. There are none in this case, so I'm not going to worry about it. Activate progress bar. To keep this thing going fast, we'll take that off. And let's go ahead and hit play or run or start transfer according to this. And it finishes, and as you can see, it takes the kind of magic. But if you go into the kind of magic, there's just one of each song in there, just like the original. But if I go into the day of the races, I get the original one that was there and the one I brought over from the folders to get, and I just called it copy. If I did it again, which I could do it again, hopefully it won't take too long, and now it has a copy .2, so it'll just start numbering them up, and so you can kind of get a rough estimation on which was created last. Now if I went with overwrite, you wouldn't see any of these copies. It'd just overwrite those files, but take these files and put it into here and overwrite the other files. And skip, it wouldn't do anything. So skip ones go a lot quicker in terms of doing large batches. Yeah, give it a try.